The new FSD Beta is here. Do you think it will be a success? Find out in this video as we explore all the latest information related to full self-driving for Tesla. Let's get into the video. Tesla starts rolling out FSD 10.9 with more natural left turns and calmer launches. Tesla started rolling out FSD Beta 10.9. According to the release notes, V10.9 features a number of incremental changes that might provide a noticeable improvement in FSD Beta's real-world performance. Based on reports online, FSD Beta 10.9 appears to be part of software update 2021.44.30.10. Noted Tesla hacker at Greentheanly further remarked that the EV maker is rolling out a new map update with its recent patch. These updated maps might make the Tesla user experience better during trips. A look at the release notes for V10.9 suggests that Tesla is hard at work to make FSD Beta behave more and more like a human driver. Particularly interesting are references to more natural unprotected left turns, which should increase the system's safety, as well as calmer launches when there are imminent slowdowns ahead, which should make the drive smoother than before. The following are the specific release notes for FSD Beta 10.9. Early Access Program FSD Beta 10.9. Improved intersection extents and right-of-way assignment by updating modeling of intersection areas from dense rasters, bag of points, to sparse instances. Increased intersection region IOU by 4.2%. The sparse intersection network is the first model deployed with an auto-regressive architecture that runs natively with low latency on the TripAL accelerator chip, through innovations in the AL compiler stack. Upgraded generalized static object network to use 10-bit photon count streams rather than 8-bit ISP tone-mapped images by adding 10-bit inference support in the AL compiler stack. Improved overall recall by 3.9% and precision by 1.7%. Made unprotected left turns across oncoming lanes more natural by proceeding straight into intersection while yielding, before initiating the turn. Improved lane preference and topology estimation by 1.2% with a network update and a new format for navigation clues. Improved short deadline lane changes with better modeling of necessary deceleration for maneuvers beyond a lane change. Improved future paths for objects not confined to lane geometry by better modeling of their kinematics. Made launches from stop more calm when they're in an imminent slowdown nearby. Improved gap selection when yielding to a stream of oncoming cars on narrow roads. In recent posts on Twitter, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has stated that FSD Beta should start rolling out to Canada in the next 2 to 4 weeks, though the company plans to be cautious. Musk confirmed that since the FSD Beta program was launched in October 2020, there has not been one accident or injury involving the advanced driver assist system to date. Tesla Q4 2021 Vehicle Safety Report records one crash for every 4.31 million miles with autopilot engaged. In Q4 2021, Tesla recorded one crash for every 4.31 million miles driven with autopilot engaged, as per the company's recently released safety report. Tesla also recorded one crash for every 1.59 million miles when autopilot was not engaged. Based on Tesla's report, there is a significant difference between the results when autopilot was activated and when drivers did not use it. In the third quarter, Tesla reported one crash for every 4.97 million miles driven with autopilot engaged. For drivers who chose not to use autopilot, Tesla recorded one crash every 1.6 million miles driven in Q3 2021. For comparison, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's NHTSA most recent data stated there was one automobile crash every 484,000 miles driven in the United States. The NHTSA also reported that vehicle fatalities increased in the first half of 2021. According to the agency's report, an estimated 20,160 people died in U.S. motor vehicle crashes from January to June 2021, up 18.4% over 2020. The agency noted the 20K estimate was the largest number of projected fatalities since 2006. Tesla stated that the Model S, Model X, and Model 3 achieved the lowest overall probability of injury of any vehicle ever tested by the U.S. government's New Car Assessment Program, NCAP. Tesla engineers provided a rare look into the company's crash lab in October 2021 by releasing a video via its official YouTube channel. In the video, one engineer revealed how the company goes beyond industry standards and dives deep into real-world crash scenarios based on data gathered from Tesla's fleet. Just last week, Tesla China explained how the car's designs and the materials used to build them make the company's vehicles safe. In a detailed video, Tesla China provided a sneak peek into Giga Shanghai's manufacturing processes, highlighting several crumple zones that make Tesla's vehicles safer for everyone on the road. Tesla's request for tougher penalties on automakers that fail to meet U.S. fuel economy standards was thrown out by a U.S. appeals court on Thursday. The request from the electric automaker was initially put forward in April 2021 but was rejected by the Second Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals as there was a pending investigation into the company's vehicles by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA. Tesla once again asked for the court to take immediate action in August when it submitted a second complaint. The court rejected Tesla's request yesterday. Automakers have been held to penalties for not meeting emissions and fuel economy standards, but former President Donald Trump doubled potential penalties during the final days of his 4-year run in the White House. This affects Tesla directly because it sells credits to other automakers, which helps companies who cannot reach fuel economy standards avoid massive penalties. Automakers have voiced that the penalties could cost them up to $1 billion every year if they do not meet rules and are forced to buy credits from other car makers that can sell them. When Trump increased the penalties for not aligning with corporate average fuel economy (CAFE) requirements, Tesla's sale of credits became less valuable, according to Reuters. Previously, former President Barack Obama had set the penalties to start with the 2019 model year. Trump's revision set the effective date with 2022 model year vehicles. Tesla met with the NHTSA in August to request a withdrawal on Trump's action. The company said that Trump's increase in penalties produces continuing uncertainty in investments and transactions across the industry, and any delays will continue to have deleterious effects on the credit market until the issue is resolved. General Motors, Toyota, Ford, and Volkswagen all opposed Tesla's request, stating that Tesla might benefit from more certainty about the worth of the CAFE credits that it has amassed is hardly a reason to cut off an ongoing administrative process. GM, Ford, and Volkswagen have all increased their output of EVs with recent vehicle releases. Toyota focused on hydrogen fuel cells for a while but recently announced a massive shift to electrification with a sizable investment. Stellantis, the parent company of Chrysler, said that increased penalties could cost the company $609 million, €521 million. The automaker paid almost $150 million in 2016 and 2017 for failing to meet requirements. With boost from cars like Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, China is well ahead of its 2025 EV target. Thanks in no small part to the runaway success of vehicles like the Tesla Model 3, Model Y, and other notable electric cars from ventures like SAIC GM Wuling, China's EVs are on track to reach the country's 20% nationwide penetration goal this 2022. This is very impressive, as it is well ahead of the government's forecast, which estimated that the 20% mark would be attained around 2025. New energy vehicles, NEVs, saw a notable rise in popularity in recent months, with sales more than doubling in November and December. This momentum helped China's NEV deliveries achieve a 169% rise, as per data from the China Passenger Car Association, CPCA. Cui Dongshu, General Secretary of the vehicle industry, noted that the sales growth of NEVs outpaced those of their internal combustion-powered counterparts. Sales growth by NEVs largely outpaced internal combustion engine-driven ICE cars, suggesting that NEVs will continue to replace oil guzzlers at a quick pace, the General Secretary said, according to a South China Morning Post report. Monthly EV sales in the country broke the 20% mark for the first time in November 2021 when electric vehicle deliveries saw a 122.3% year-over-year increase. December deliveries were even better with their 138.9% rise, which was equal to 22.6% of the country's total vehicle sales. China is the world's largest auto market, and it is also the home of the world's largest EV segment. Over 200 companies produce and supply NEVs to China's domestic auto segment, though monthly sales have so far been dominated by a small group of companies. These elite few are mainly comprised of American EV maker Tesla, which produces the popular Model 3 and Model Y, BYD, SAIC GM Wuling, which produces the best-selling Wuling Hongguang Mini EV, as well as NIO, Speng Motors, and Li Auto. Tesla has so far seen immense success with its Model 3 sedan and Model Y crossover. In December alone, Tesla sold a total of 70,602 electric cars in China's domestic market. The Tesla Model Y also took the crown as China's best-selling premium SUV, both in December and 2021 as a whole. Considering that China saw 505,000 NEV deliveries in December, Tesla's domestic sales of 70,602 units during the month were particularly impressive. Cao Hua, a partner at private equity firm Unity Asset Management, has noted that China's NEV sales would likely see even more momentum this year. Beijing's efforts to encourage purchases of green cars have paid off, and the upward momentum will pick up pace in 2022. The consensus forecast is that NEV sales could double last year's number in 2022, Cao noted. Do you think that the FSD will be really effective, or will more problems arise for Tesla? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new.